Good evening, everyone. I'm Trash Marie Menor, and I will be the first speaker for this session, Lesson 1, which is about strategic management and planning. Our first topic is about the nature, purpose, and a process of strategic management. So, what is strategic management? It is a set of managerial decisions that consists of first planning, second organizing, third directing, and lastly controlling the performance of the organization during the entire period of its existence. So strategic management has several purposes. First is to generate higher financial returns through a systematic planning of its operations and strategic strategies. Second is to help in the identification of the issues that the organization might encounter in the course of its operations. Third is design appropriate strategies for making appropriate responses to the challenges of competition in the external environment. Lastly, but not the least, is to promote organizational learning. So the next topic is the strategic management process. Strategic management process is composed of 8 steps that include planning, implementation, and evaluation. The first step is identification of the organization's current mission, goals, objectives. The organization members should be able to identify the reason for the existence of the organization. A mission reflects the organization's past and present by stating why the organization exists and what role it plays in society. Goals are more specific aims that the organization pursue to reach their vision and missions. The best goal should be SMART, specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time-bounded. Third is objectives are specific results that an organization seeks to achieve in pursuing its basic mission. Second step is analysis of the environment. This step is knowing the competitors, the trends of business, and factors that might lead to the success of the organization. Third step is the analysis of organization's available human and material resources. This step consists of taking note of the core competencies of the people in the organization and analyzing their capabilities to fulfill the goals of the organization. Fourth is identification of the opportunities and threats. Opportunities are prospective situations that are beneficial to the organization, while threats are potential obstruction to the success of the organization. Fifth, fifth step is the identification of organization strength and weakness. Strength are activities that the organization can perform well, while weakness are activities that the organization could do in an inferior manner. So the fourth and the fifth step comprises the SWOT analysis. SWOT analysis is a strategic management tool that is used to study the internal and external environment of a company, or it can be defined as the breaking down of strength, weakness, opportunities, and threats, which are present in the internal and external environment for the reason of making realistic plans. The, the sixth step is the formulation of strategies. The manager should select strategies that will make the organization cope with its competitors. Seventh is the implementation of strategies. These steps involve facilitating the movement of people in the organization according to their qualification and fitness. Eighth is the evaluation of result. This is the last step that includes determining the effectiveness of organization strategies and identifying areas of operation that need adjustment. To recap, here are the 8 steps of strategic management process. Number one, identification of the organization's current mission, goals, and objectives. Number two, analysis of the environment. Number three, analysis of the organization's available human and material resource. Number four, identification of opportunities and threats. Number five is also identification of the organization's strength and weakness. Number six, formulation of strategies. Number seven, implementation of strategies. Number eight, the last step is the evaluation of result. So, our next topic is about globalization. So, what is globalization? Globalization is the free movement of goods, capital, services, technology, information, and people arising from the conversion of world views, products, and ideas through the international integration of countries. Globalization can also be defined as the process of doing business worldwide. So strategic decisions are made based on global profitability of the firm rather than just the domestic consideration. In year 2000, the International Monetary Fund defined the parameters of globalization as: first is the trade and transaction, second, capital and investment movement, third, migration and movement of people, and lastly, the dissemination of knowledge. They also identified the area of globalization. First is economic, second is cultural, and lastly, political. For economic globalization, it is the interdependence in trade and industry of countries across the world, which is marked by a rapid increase in the cross-border movement of goods, service, technology, and capital. Second is the cultural globalization, the transfer of ideas, meanings, and values across countries in a way that extends and intensifies social relation and understanding of the ways of thinking, feeling, and behaving of people all over the world. Lastly, political globalization. It is actualized in the formation of supranatural institutions such as United Nations, the World Trade Organization, European Union, and the International Criminal Court, which promote international agreement. So that concludes my part. Thank you very much for listening. Before we proceed with the next speaker, let us take a short break and have an energizer video.